Let's start off with you, Gerald. Tell us about your race for Solano County Supervisor and your campaign to make Solano County a charter county. What is that?
Well, charter county makes it so that counties can actually have more control over municipal affairs. Only about a dozen counties have done this in California, but what's unique about it is you can actually conflict with state law on some issues. So what made me more attracted to it, aside from the fact that you have more power over how police operate and zoning and other parts of government, is that you can actually make it so more supervisors represent a county. So instead of having 5, you can have 11. San Francisco, for example, is the only county that's done this. They have 11 supervisors, whereas every other county has 5, because in the California law, it says you have to have 5. So I'm advocating at least adding 2. In my particular county, that would make it so each representative represented 60,000 people. Right now, they represent 85,000, which I think is way too large, makes them disconnected from voters' concerns, and makes it so constituents have harder time accessing the representatives because there's such a large amount of people they have to represent. So I want to make it so at least have 7. That would reduce it to 60,000, which is actually the national average for state legislators, which is interesting. So right now, most people have better representation at the state level than my county has at the county supervisor level. And even San Francisco, a very large county, has better representation than us because they have 11 supervisors represent about 75,000 each. So if we did this, it would make it so we have 7 supervisors, and we could make it so it doesn't cost more to the county by reducing their salary. My county in particular has an insane salary structure for supervisors. You get about $150,000 in total compensation. That includes $95,000 base salary, a $10,000 auto allowance, about $1,200 for cell phone allowance, and several other perks. So what I'm advocating is we added, like I said, at least 7. We could reduce their salary down to $59,000, and that would make it so it costs less than our current system does. And it wouldn't be an unreasonable salary because Yolo County, which borders my county in Solano, has 5 supervisors paid at $59,000 as well. So I think if we became a charter county, aside from giving us more control over our county, which is always ideal, more local control, we would also be making it so that we have better representation as well.